Good evening, you guys. It is June 9th. God calling an obstacle race. Got it eventide set apart. Let's go right into it. God calling an obstacle race. Rise above your fears and fancies into my joy. It will suffice to heal all your sores and wounds. Forget all sense of failure and shortcomings, all the painful jolts and jars, and trust me, love me, call upon me. Guys, whatever difficulties come upon your way, call the name of Jesus, and it will automatically give you strength. Automatically make it easier. Your discipleship is an obstacle race, so run that ye may obtain. Obtain not only your heart's desires, but obtain me, your soul's joy in heaven. So when a lot of people say, right, become Christian, put your selfishness on the cross, put your pride on the cross, put your ego on the cross, right? Give up all these worldly things, right? A lot of people think that means that you can't have a nice life, guys. Your life will get better. It literally gets better. You will have a better life, and you can still get things that you want. God still wants to give you things that you want. He says that right here. So run that ye may obtain. Obtain not only your heart's desires, but obtain me, your soul's joy in heaven. But what people don't harp on is that once you obtain God, you're not going to need those souls. You're not going to need that other stuff that you desire. It's not going to give as much weight and hold as much weight over you as you think it will once you truly have God with you, because that's what's more powerful than that. What's better than that? What would you think of the runner who threw himself on the ground in despondency at his first hurdle? Over and on and up. I'm your leader and your goal. Don't give up before you get to your goal, guys. And your goal is God. Right? God eventide, set apart. Count not these days as lost. You have, even in the seemingly narrow life, countless opportunities for self-conquest. There's no greater task than that. There's no time. There's no better time to start than right now, guys. There's never a late time for you to start, if that makes sense, right? I feel like I'm saying that really right. I feel like there's a way better way to say that. Anyways, guys, start now. You're never too old to follow Jesus. You're never too old to get closer to God. You're never too old to strive to be better. To take these opportunities that God's giving you in your life, right? We have such a short amount of time on this planet, but there's an infinite amount of time to come to God. I set apart those who greatly desire to reflect me, because there is danger that in the crowded ways and among others, self will gain the ascendancy. Let's read that again. I set apart those who greatly desire to reflect me, because there is danger that in the crowded ways and among others, self will gain the ascendancy. God is saying that there's a special spot for you. There's a special spot for people who truly want to reflect God, because if you are in that crowd, then it's going to be very hard for you to continue and keep that up, right? God will give you strength. God will give you the wisdom and guidance to be able to go into those crowds and to be able to sway their hearts and bring them closer to Him. But He is going to make sure that you are good. He's going to make sure that He always keeps angels around you, just like He does everyone. But with you, it's going to be a special case. He's just going to give you that special treatment, guys. For a time, until self is recognized and conquered, you too must withdraw into the wilderness. You too must go to God, guys. If you really want to grow your connection with Him, you've got to come away from all this worldly things, right? Like from all the clutter we see online, from all the day-to-day monogamous things that we go through, from all the normal ways that we think about things and the way we normally process things. We have to come away from all that. We have to grow. We have to change. You are learning much, and I am your teacher. Come with me into a desert place and rest a while. Boom. Just as I said, guys, you have to learn that you have to be teachable. You have to give up all those things that you knew before, all those things you thought you knew, and you have to truly come to God with an open heart and an empty cup. I love you guys so much. That is June 9th, and with that, I'll say amen.